book of Hebrews. Tucked between the letters of the Apostle Paul and the general epistles, you will find a book in the New Testament called Hebrews. It's not just another letter. Think of it as a crucial bridge, a masterful argument that connects the entire story of the Old Testament to the person of Jesus. It's placed here to show how the ancient promises made to Israel find their ultimate yes in Him, making sense of everything that came before. For centuries, people have wondered who wrote it. While it was traditionally linked with Paul, the book itself is anonymous. The author never gives their name. But this mystery only adds to its power. The voice that speaks from its pages is not just a teacher, but a pastor and a master orator delivering a powerful, urgent sermon. It's written to a specific group of early Jewish Christians who are under immense pressure.
They were facing persecution, losing their property, and were tempted to abandon their new faith and return to the familiar rituals of Judaism to escape the suffering. The entire letter is a response to this crisis. The author builds a breathtaking case, layer by layer, to show them why turning back would be a mistake. It begins by declaring that Jesus is God's final and most complete revelation, superior to the angels who delivered the law, and greater even than Moses, the foundational leader of Israel. Then it moves to the heart of the argument. Jesus is a new, better kind of high priest, not from the old priestly line of Aaron, but from an ancient, more mysterious order, that of Melchizedek. This is the game changer. The old priesthood offered endless animal sacrifices in the temple, year after year, which could never truly deal with sin. But Jesus, as the perfect high priest, offered himself as the one final sacrifice. This single act established a new covenant, a completely new way for humanity to relate to God. It wasn't based on temporary rituals in an earthly temple, but on a real, permanent forgiveness that changes a person from the inside out. With this foundation laid, the sermon pivots. It turns from what to believe to how to live. The author points to a great cloud of witnesses, a long list of heroes from Israel's past found in the famous Hall of Faith in chapter 11. Figures like Abraham, Moses, and Rahab, who trusted God's promises even when they couldn't see the outcome. These aren't just historical figures, they are examples meant to inspire the readers to keep going, to run their own race with endurance, fixing their eyes on Jesus. It's a call to persevere, not out of blind duty, but because they are part of this grand, unfolding story of faith. And that's where Hebrews finds its place in the Bible's grand narrative. It masterfully shows that the Old Testament wasn't just a rule book that became obsolete, but a story filled with shadows and signposts, all pointing forward. It reveals Jesus as the reality to which all the ancient rituals, sacrifices, and priesthoods were pointing. It invites us to see that the whole Bible tells one unified story of God's plan to rescue and restore His people. A plan that finds its stunning climax and its perfect fulfillment in His Son.